Meg Jennings finished the last of her coffee and set her mug down next to her empty plate. A glance at her fitness tracker told her she had only a few more minutes to linger, and then the team needed to get moving. The other half of the team rolled over in his bed near the fireplace, stretched, and then relaxed back into the fuzzy cushion with a gusty sigh, his favorite red dragon tucked close, one yellow wing poking out from under his foreleg. Hawk? Nearly time for work. The black lab opened one eye in response to her words, and then closed it again. Meg chuckled. She had no concerns that the moment she picked up her go-bag, the search and rescue backpack she carried everywhere in case she and Hawk were deployed to an incident, and gave a real command, he wouldn't be raring to get to work. This was part of their job in the FBI's forensic canine unit, to be ready to deploy at a moment's notice to wherever they were most needed. Minutes could mean lives, and Hawk had learned 3 years ago, when they joined the human-scent evidence team, to take his rest when he could, because once they walked out the door, it might be a long time before he would find himself at ease again. They'd been up for nearly 2 hours by this time, and Hawk had eaten a hearty breakfast before heading out to their large, shared backyard. Meg had lived in the Cooks Park brownstone with her partner, DC Fire and Emergency Medical Services firefighter paramedic Todd Webb, for almost 6 months now, with her sister Kara and her partner, Washington Post investigative reporter Clay McCord, moving in next door the month after Meg and Todd. One of the first things they'd done was remove the fence dividing their respective backyards, giving their dogs, Hawk, along with Kara's 2 dogs, Saki, a mini blue pit bull, and Blink, a brindle greyhound, and McCord's energetic golden retriever Cody, space to run. This morning, the dogs had enjoyed a romp over grass stiff and sparkling with the season's first heavy frost. Kara had leaned out her back door far enough to wave at her sister before shivering and disappearing inside. Meg had retreated inside as well, and had enjoyed the warmth with a second cup of coffee while the dogs frolicked together, easily visible through the sliding glass door. As far as Hawk was concerned, nothing was better after a good breakfast and a run with friends than a nap with his dragon, and he'd been happily dozing since he'd come back in.